Welcome back. It's time to make this thing run and drive. So I put the engine in it. I'll put that in right here. Brought the tracker in. I got the engine all slapped back together, and the transmission, transfer case, all that stuck to it. I'm putting it in all in one piece. You kind of, some of my other videos, you've seen me do all of that. Put all of it together and everything else. Anyway, we're gonna slide it in. So I was putting it in there, I was like, shoot, I forgot to turn the camera on. So camera's on. Set you guys over here. And we'll set you right here. Right about there. And we're gonna see if we can slide this thing in there. It's part of the way in, it's just swinging free right now. So I'm gonna just drop it down a little bit. Move this camera so you can kind of see what's going on over here. A couple bolts in it before I take all the weight off of it, but it is in position. Voila, it's together. So I got it all finished up, put together. What I'm missing here is right here on the injector. There's a little screen right here. There's another little one that goes up here. It's broken, and I'm missing the little cap dealy whopper and the screws that hold that in. So waiting for that part. Got a piece down here that I'm missing, has to do with vacuum, and that, hopefully that's not too big a deal. I'll figure it out. Other than that, this thing is ready to start. I took it out of the garage, parked it in the backyard, got impatient, wanted to start it, and so I fiddled around with it, got it started, and I put that right here. All right, we're back to working on this thing, this white one. It's been, I don't know what, 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. Been waiting on parts, trying to gather things up. Found the little screens for the injector on eBay. I borrowed my injector holder off of my tracker. I really hate doing that, but I've got another one on the way. And I fired it up. I was working on it. It was timed wrong. What I did wrong was this. I said this was number 4. This is number 4. So very confidently led you all astray. Anyway, so I just fired it up. It fired up. Let's fire it up again. So it took a little bit of fiddling to get it to go. I also discovered that the clutch safety switch isn't engaged. Let's see if we'll fire it up. Let's see here. So it runs. Probably should put the exhaust on it, but hey, it's running, so good news. We'll have to get it timed. Back that off a little bit. Anyway, I'll fiddle with the timing a little bit, see if we can get it actually running right, and I gotta assemble everything. Yeah. And then today I drug it back in the garage, and it's time to finish this thing before it goes out again and get it ready to go back on the road. So I've got a list of things I've got to do. Transfer case oil, shifters have to go in, drive lines have to go in. I have to replace the speedometer cable. I am removing air conditioning from it, so the AC box is coming out. I got to put the injector hat on it, vacuum valve, intake tube, exhaust. I got to get the timing correct. I got to put oil in transmission, check the differential oil. I got to put the clutch cable on it, zip tie the grill back on. I still have to buy a battery. Yeah, you get the idea. And as I go through this, I'm going to keep adding to that list of things that I forget. So I'm gonna get to this and start on that list, all those little things. I'm just gonna turn the camera off and get it going on this, because I could put in some, you know, royalty free, some elevator music to appease you during a time lapse, but I've already done enough of that, so we're just gonna put an engine. We're just gonna put this thing back together as we go. If there's anything important, I'll show that to you, but let's slap this thing together and get it running and driving again. All right, we've made some progress. You know, hey, new day, less hair, less beard. That's okay, it's been like a week. Anyway, what did we get done? Injector hat is on. The clutch cable has been connected. Front drive line is in. The rear drive line is in. The exhaust has been installed. The AC box has been removed. And our new speedometer cable has been installed. And lastly, I put new bolts in the throttle body. So, lots more to do on the list. Let's see what else we got. I've got to put my shifters in. I got to put oil in it. Let's see. I still have to finish doing the speedometer cable on the bottom. I don't have that hooked up to the transfer case yet. I have a vacuum valve that got sent me. I gotta get that put in there. Start it up, time it. I think I found a little, I gotta write that down. I got a mount for the transfer case that's gotta go in. But we're making progress. See where we're at on the list. So, got a lot of stuff done. Couple minor things to do. Battery, I didn't buy a battery, I just stole mine out of my tracker. That one's done. Transmission has some oil in it. I put 1 or 2 quarts in it before I put it in. I just gotta top it off, so it has enough to start the car. I haven't checked the differential oil in the back. Haven't checked the timing yet. I haven't reassembled the dash. Speedometer cable is done. The AC box is out, but I had to reassemble the dash because I wanted something else to check off the list. Anyway, shifters haven't been completely put on yet. We gotta finish up that. But it's ready to start. So let's see if this thing starts. I had it started outside and it wasn't running well. It wasn't running well at all. So brought it in. I got my timing light hooked up, ready to check the timing. And let's see. It's topped off with fluid. It's topped off with the oil's good. So I got the intake all put on it. All of the vacuum lines are hooked up properly according to the little dealy whopper right here. That tells you how to hook your lines up. Let's see if she starts. First off, we're gonna open the door. Okay, door's open. Let's see if she runs. Fuel pump's running, that's good. Ooh. She's idling too. Maybe the timing's good. Let's go see what it looks like under the hood. All right. Let's see what timing looks like. I had an idle on about 8 degrees before top dead center. I don't have the check connector shorted, but put mine on that, so that's actually pretty good. See how she revs. Well, it's sputtering a little bit. But I'm not going to complain. That's running pretty good. Check for leaks. Check the drips. I don't see any drips. I know there's a puddle under there. That was from, I had to hook up a coolant line that I'd missed. I hate it when you fill it up with coolant and you just start pouring on the floor. That's just expensive. Anyway, this thing's about ready to go down the road. So the only thing left, I got to button up a couple things on the list, and then it's test drive time. Okay, we are together. Let's check our list. So, went to the store today. I bought the oil that I needed. We filled the transmission up with oil. We checked the diff oil. It was good. Everything else on the list is done except for, we're going to ignore reassembling the dash. We're going for test drive. Probably should bring my phone with me. I've been known to have failed test drives. All right. Fired right up. She's running pretty good. Might be a little low on gas, but all right, we're back in the garage, back from the test drive. It runs good. I went to the gas station, put a couple gallons of gas in it because it was out of gas. Anyway, so there it is. There's the white tracker. Runs good. Runs really, really good. So yes, you can put an 8-valve head on a 16-valve bottom end, and it works. So this thing runs really nice. I got to get the dash put back together, but other than that, it's ready to go down the road. So there you go. There's the Tracker Revival episode. Yeah, this one's up for sale. Whenever it goes, it goes. So thanks for watching.